niggas going insane. I be with the gang, we putting in pain. We bullin' so hard, I swear on my name. We really need rings, we doing our thing. They can't say nothing, ain't on my time. I tell them to slide, I be with my blood. I told them to slime. Hold on, wait, we gon' really spin out.
People, it's the boy Shaolin Ghost, aka Shaolin Bloodline. I'm here. Throw the ones in the sky. We got the peoples with us.
I'm a little afraid to throw this one in the sky, bro.
You know, man, I'm telling you, man. Telling you.
We got part of the bloodline. Can you introduce yourselves, please?
You know what time it is. It's your boy, Ayo the Dog. Long hair, don't care. Okay. We feeling a little better. We feeling a little better.
Don't care. I know you long hair don't care, but your long hair is slapping your headphones.
Wow.
That's
That's crazy, bro. Leave my hair alone. But you know what's going on, people.
And we got the other one in the cut. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Well, people, you know what it is. The head of the table, the reason we are all here. Shadow with the hoodie. If it wasn't for me, there would be no ring talk. There would be none of this. You have nothing to watch. Because they give you nothing to watch every week.
We are made out of diamonds and pearls. We are the alligator wearing, huh?
I don't know what type of Twilight shit you're talking about. I don't know if I'm glistening and pearling and shit. I don't know about that. I mean, that's a little far.
We are death flying, huh? Limousine wearing, huh? What's the rest of it? What's the rest of it, fellas?
You know the rest of it, Mike, huh? You look just like him. You know.
Look. I was expecting, considering we're honorary bloodline members, for you to do something more along the lines of, trailblazing, eyebrow raising, that's what I was expecting.
That man said, I'm tired of being second best. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we ain't got about it.
I don't either.
This is another episode of Ring Talk Wrestling. We got back again. And for the first time ever, we are including SmackDown in our episode. Can we get an air clap, please?
I'm smoking.
All right.
Hey.
People, we here though. So, we was going to start off with Clash Castle. Did we have that conversation already?
I think we had that conversation.
Yeah, we gonna start.
I think we were gonna start off with the Wyatts. But,
yeah, the Wyatts. But due to SmackDown, we have our first Ring the Alarm. Come on, say it one time for me, Adam.
Ring the alarm.
One of our Ring the Alarm segments, which is Jacob Fatu is here, aka who?
Niggas they growing on trees.
AKA the Terminator.
AKA that man was embarrassing himself yesterday. But anyway,
it literally looks like they're growing these niggas on trees. Bro, at a certain point, it's gonna be straight Samoans wrestling.
Bro, these niggas looking like the Partridge Family out here. Y'all know what the Partridge Family is? That's the real old school people shit. Ask your family about the Partridge Family.
It looks like it looks like they're trying to widen I guess you could say the group count. They trying to make it more, more fun now. And bro, listen, I'm gonna let y'all continue, ask the questions, but I want to say this is the first time that we're going to have a good podcast. because y'all actually gave us something.
Man,
Gave us something.
let's go. Let's go, Hunter.
No. Fuck that. I'm not giving them applause for shit they should have been doing.
And I can't argue with him on that. But see, this week was actually very enjoyable. I actually watched it. I watched all of it. The qualifying matches. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Don't give Bianca Belair another spot. And Jade Carter-Gill next week, Friday, is going to embarrass her fucking self once again. So
you know what else wasn't that bad? Hearing from our WWE Universal Champion. I don't know what the fuck is that. Every time he speaks, he has to take a deep ass breath. Like, I don't know why. Like, he's always done it, but for some reason yesterday, it just spoke to me. All I heard was
put an oxygen tank next to that nigga. Hook that nigga up to an IV, bro. Make sure he good.
It sound like he's out of breath all the time.
Before we get to SmackDown, let's start with Raw. The opening segment in Raw. Well, let's get to the main. I want to get to the main event.
No, I don't think we did talk about Clash of the Castle, did we?
No, we only talked about the predictions, but I don't think we had.
Oh, yeah, so we do. So, all right. Clash of the Castle.
Let's give a rundown.
Yeah, because I really just thought about it. That was last week. We did not talk about it.
Yeah, run it down. Mm-hmm.
All right. Y'all want a quick rapid fire rundown? Y'all want to get into a little?
You can stick to the important stuff.
Okay. The main thing that happened, the Scotland screw job. They're calling it the Scotland screw job. Question for everybody. We all know about the Montreal screw job. Would you put the Scotland screw job maybe over that? Or that's a little far-fetched?
That's way far-fetched.
That's right.
That's way far-fetched.
And it's not like nobody knew neither. I don't know what the hell. Everybody knew. Everybody knew exactly what the hell was going on that night. Everybody knew what their roles was. Drew wasn't winning that title. We already knew the angle between him and Punk. So it's just like, they didn't really.
What I didn't expect was for him to quit.
That's what I didn't expect. That was crazy.
We're going to get to that. So, also in Clash of the Castle, we had. What else do we have in Clash of the Castle? I don't know. Nothing else. Okay. So that was the end of Clash of the Castle.
That's why I said this week. Oh, I will say this. I will say this, that I quit match between Cody and AJ. I actually pretty, it was pretty enjoyable.
Match was a good match.
It was pretty enjoyable. It was a good match. But everything before that, it was just, oh my goodness, Damian Priest. Let's talk about this.
Almost lost his motherfucking leg.
Dude. You almost offed yourself.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about botches, you got to talk about Bianca. I'm not Bianca. Jade Cargill. She looked crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jade Carter. Yeah. I don't know what kind of Valkyrie she.
You're gonna hear y'all probably gonna hear me say this again later on in the podcast, but if anybody needs to go back to the motherfucking performance center and stay there until they're absolutely sure, it's her.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think they're actually going to the performance center and really training like they're supposed to, or do you think they're not really giving them the really rundown?
I don't think they are training them like they used to, because if they were, half of them probably wouldn't make it.
Damn. And on that note, we will go.
They're letting us look. If you pay attention, even in NXT, yes, Jada Parker is one of my favorite upcoming women's wrestlers.
Beautiful.
But if you watch, they're letting these people learn in the ring. They're letting them learn it like it's the independent.
But technically, isn't NXT supposed to be a developmental?
Well,
thing?
that was just an example.
Oh, okay.
Like they're doing it everywhere. Feel me? They're doing it everywhere. Like even Solo was on SmackDown before Solo had a proper move set. He's still running around. It's like
That's why I look at dudes like LA Knight and Braun Breaker, and I look at them like, yo,
stop. You did not say LA Knight's name right. Say it right, Adam.
Shit, you right. LA Knight. Yeah.
Let's go. And you mean run around here just all Braun Breakers really do is do the same thing that
Goldberg
was doing.
That
camera angle was fire. But
Braun Breaker's athleticism is like fuck. Like, phenomenal. You don't see a lot of dudes outside. And LA Knight is another one. His like people don't look at his athleticism enough and say, yo, that like shit. Like LA Knight, and especially for his age, is athletic as fuck. Like,
do you think is that because LA Knight promos is better than his athleticism or no?
Nah, it's LA Knight that works hand in hand with LA Knight. That's why I think that's why he's the megastar, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm an LA Knight fan, but I feel like his mic work is way better than his in-ring product.
You see? I mean, I have that.
Understandably so. And I couldn't argue with people who believe that too, because his mic work is crazy, bro. Like,
so,
and on another note, Braun Breaker, his promos are way better than Goldberg. Way better than Goldberg.
What was Goldberg saying? Who's next? You're next. What he was saying.
Goldberg, and to Goldberg's credit, Goldberg came in a time where people were looking for that, but you just had to have that it factor. People were so on Goldberg having that heavyweight, lifting dudes up and slamming them like Hulk Hogan did Andre type of mentality.
Right.
Because of that, they didn't really focus on his promo, which I wish they did. Like if he had a Paul Heyman around him, I guarantee you.
That basically would have been Brock Lesnar before Brock Lesnar.
No.
Brock was already there.
But see, the thing is, he let Brock Lesnar be him. Shadow was on the phone with me the other day, and I was listening to Paul Heyman talk about the story about how he found Brock Lesnar. And when Brock Lesnar had first came in and shit like that, they were giving him all sorts of bad ideas. They were saying he should be the Russian. Like he should come out like Dolph Lundgren in Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Like all sorts of shit. And Taz had told him, he was like, yo, you know, if you listen to this shit, they're gonna fuck you, right? Your career is done if you listen to it. He said, look, I'm gonna take you to Paul Heyman. So he took his ass straight to Paul Heyman. The rest is fucking history.
So, by the way, people, if y'all don't know who Dolph Lundgren is, that is, if I butcher his last name, I'm sorry, that is Ivan Drago from Rocky IV.
Wow.
If you don't know who he is, y'all need to get some culture.
So let's get to Raw, people. Seth Rollins is back.
Dun, 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 dun,
I thought he cut his hair. What happened?
The Monday Night Messiah.
I thought he cut his hair. What happened? He came out looking like it was fast, my nigga. 2 months.
They did the same thing. They did the same thing with Kawhi Leonard. I know this is basketball shit, but they did the same thing with Kawhi Leonard recently, and then they showed a picture of Kawhi Leonard. He still had his hair. He still got his hair.
Oh, they just still got his hair,
and and that's it. And it looked like a haircut, but it ain't.
Seth Rollins is back, and obviously he automatically jumps the gate and gets a title shot at Money in the Bank, which is July 6th.
Which is wild.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Do y'all feel he should get the title shot automatically back, or you think he should step in line? And who should be his replacement instead if it wasn't for Seth, if it was Seth Rollins?
Damian Priest don't got much going on anyway.
Okay, so I know what I did that for. Yeah, I feel like you got. I feel like your rep about to come up with some shit. So all right, so we got that. We know Damian Priest gonna win that shit, unless they give it.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they took it off him because it's not like his run has been spectacular, and he almost hurt himself the other day.
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the second part. Dom and Liv and Finn.
You ain't never gonna let this go, are you?
No. Because obviously they want another Matt Hardy and Edge and Lita. Anyway, so they ain't let that shit go, does it?
That was in.
Are y'all sure Vince McMahon really gone?
I'm gonna keep it a rack with you. If Matt and Lita, if Matt and Lita wasn't married, that would be entanglement. It's still technically entanglement. I don't care.
All right, Will Smith. What's the difference? Anyway, we're not gonna get to that. I'm sorry. We're not gonna get to that. I'm so sorry. So anyway, so who's Chris Rock?
What?
Huh?
Say that again.
Don't worry about that. Anyway, y'all didn't catch on. Get y'all.
I heard.
You know, I'm just gonna run this video back later and see what you said.
I heard.
Anyway,
So you got a rebuttal for it, or is it something about me?
It's nothing about you.
I just said who's Chris Rock.
Yeah, bro, it wasn't nothing crazy.
But we ain't gonna get into that though. Let's go into the different conversation. But
that's what got Chris slapped in the beginning with. So don't say shit like that.
Man, that's about to get Dom slapped too. By Finn. So is Finn being the SN? I don't want to say the. Y'all want me to say the name? All right, cool. Is Finn being the side nigga? Loki being the side nigga? The side nigga benefits?
I don't know what the fuck they doing.
I don't know what the fuck going on. It's a love triangle shit going on.
This is what I think.
Finn took the shit, and I'm like, what? Why did Finn take it now? What the like?
Carlito is making that whole shit way funny than it's supposed to be because Carlito is acting like anybody else. Word? No, that's lit. That's cool. What you're talking about.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I think Finn will low key be sleeping with Liv on the low, or messing around with Liv on the low.
How you dealing with it, bro?
Hmm?
How you dealing with it?
I'm hurt. Drinking every night. Anyway.
That's
you can't have problems like that, Mike. You can't have problems like that.
It's either that or end up 10 o'clock news. So anything doing a whole different type of stuff. But we're not gonna get into that. This is the family show. So anyway, this is the family show.
You know, and you know, every time at the end, like right at 10 o'clock when news come on.
Do what they say? Do what they say. Do you know where your children are? You remember that shit back in the day?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But people, we gonna pass that. That's what it is.
So the third Braun Breaker ruining his chances at the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
I mean, not Braun Breaker. What's that man?
Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Dang, I don't know how I forgot.
They're gonna look him up with the Creed brothers.
No, I forgot who interrupted that match. Wow.
Was it?
Remember they would have. It was. Sheamus. Who pulled Sheamus out the ring?
Was it Ludwig Kaiser?
Yes, yeah. It was.
By the way, off topic, people, the camera work, whoever's doing the camera work for
they hired a whole new, they got a whole new camera crew.
They need an Oscar. Because that scene, if we could ever go to that scene, when he said, can you pull up that scene? Or they're gonna let y'all do that. They're gonna let you do that. If you know what I'm talking about.
It would be hard to find that specific video.
All right, so another time we'll figure that out. But
that stuff we gotta line up ahead of time.
Copy, cool. But people, when he ran and hit Ludwig Kaiser, that was beautiful, beautiful. And he set his sights on now Money in the Bank. Would you? We know Sami Zayn is going to retain the title. Would you be surprised? Would that be a MITB shocker of the night if Braun Breaker wins that Money in the Bank?
No, I don't think Braun Breaker has the match. Remember, Sheamus got hit, so that means Braun Breaker got disqualified. It's versus, I believe it's going to be Sheamus versus Sami.
Do y'all think they doing Chad Gable wrong?
Well, I don't know. I think he's dead, but we can talk about that.
Hey! We ain't gonna talk about that yet.
We can talk about that.
Oh, wait! No, not yet.
So what's the next thing to happen on Raw?
Well, honestly, we're kind of leading into that Money in the Bank qualifiers. We had Jey Uso win his
in the main event
to end the night.
They call it Yeet in the Bank. Yes, if y'all don't know the poster, it's Jey Uso holding the title, holding the Money in the Bank, and they call it Money in the Bank, and he have Yeet in the Bank.
Yeah. Anyway, he was standing on the top rope, doing his wave thing and all that with his fireflies, and all of a sudden the lights started to cut out.
Oh, you heard.
And then we heard we seen the ring. We seen the Omen.
Bro, did y'all see how fast Jay got the fuck up out of there?
Oh, by the way,
gone.
Did y'all see the backstage video when he was like, the white six is back? I'll not be using their shit no more.
He said, yeah, respectfully, y'all can have the fireflies back. He said, and then he talking to the interviewer, he said, yo, I'm about it. I think you should leave too. They around here somewhere. So I really want to know where they're going with this.
So, Sister Abigail, aka
Nikki
Cross, came out. That is probably the best she has ever looked since she stepped foot in WWE. Cause that super Nikki crap she was on, the superhero nonsense she was on, they could pack all that up.
And then before that, they had her acting like a fucking maniac. If you remember.
Had that base doing the Mickey James shit. Anyway, we ain't gonna get into that.
No, she was way beyond Mickey James. At least Mickey James was somebody you might want to fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not nice. That was
wow.
mean.
I have nothing.
Well then, people. So yeah, we seen the link. No, that's how we started it.
We're keeping that, by the way.
Yeah, we're keeping everything.
We're keeping what you just said. We're keeping.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm a little broken.
We're keeping
that. The door, the famous door. If y'all know what the famous door is from Bray Wyatt, y'all need to be getting off this podcast. Don't look at what we're looking at, what we're talking about, and rewatch the whole Bray Wyatt documentary.
Rewatch the last 10 years of wrestling.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So
It
the
wasn't great, but
huh?
it wasn't the greatest, but
Well, it was always better than anonymous GM, right?
Hey, the latter half
We-
is better than the beginning. We'll say that.
that's true.
Yep. Because don't worry, because back in the day, we had to deal with Hulk Hogan. I'm cutting out of retirement. I might come into the Rumble. Yeah, okay. So anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that shit no more.
Speaking on that anonymous GM thing you was talking about, didn't it come out to be Hornswoggle?
Back to Nikki Cross. So anyway, she came out with the lantern and they pointed to the back. They went to the gorilla, you know. So everybody was laid out. They had Joe Gacy there. They had as a wide six was Joe Gacy, Dexter Loomis. Who else?
Am I bugging that we only saw 5?
Yeah, it was 5. But
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna ever do the. It was supposed to be called the wide six, not six like 6. It's SICKKS. So it's like they're sick.
My thing is, are they gonna leave that 6 spot just open, just in tribute for Bray?
That's
Or
what I'm assuming at this
I
point.
think that's what they're assuming because wasn't supposed to be Alexa Bliss supposed to be in it?
that's what I thought.
Not
But
Nikki
to be
Cross.
honest,
It wasn't supposed to be Nikki Cross. It was supposed to be Alexa Bliss. But ever since she fucking went on that hiatus, all the plans changed. But I saw a video on Instagram, which is hilarious that I saw it earlier. This whole Nikki Cross thing was in the works 7 months ago.
yeah.
She was doing that weird. Every time she was in the ring, she would just stand there and stare up. She would just stare.
Yeah,
Face. That's where it all started. We just never realized.
That is fire. Long-term storytelling. Long-term booking.
And then she disappeared right after that.
They had Dexter Loomis, they had Joe Gacy, and they had Uncle Howdy. The people that was laid out. Some speculations, people. Some people saying it's Triple H. Some people saying it's not Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce. Some people saying it's Gunther. Some people saying it's Braun Strowman. The only person we know for sure is Chad Gable.
Yeah, but what I heard apparently, I was reading, is the only wrestler that was used was Chad Gable. The rest of those were just hired actors. But it doesn't make sense to me because you could clearly see some of those people looked like Gunther
wasn't that Triple H?
That's what I thought. I thought I saw him too.
Some people saying Braun Strowman. Some people saying Gunther.
Braun, yeah, like.
So what are they going to do now? What do y'all think?
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are they doing with this?
Because my thing was this: if it's a master, they should have appeared on SmackDown as well.
Well, they were afraid they would turn up on SmackDown. Remember, they were saying that's why they hired all that extra security.
Ah. Okay.
But I didn't ever think they would show up on SmackDown. I think they're gonna slow burn this shit.
So you think so? Bad.
If they showed up on SmackDown, they're doing too much already.
All right.
Assert your dominance on Monday Night Raw first.
Now, here's my thing. What if they decided to add Braun Strowman as part of the 6-man?
No.
Wouldn't work, right?
Keep it the way it is. I actually like it. Because I feel like they got people now. Number one, Dexter Loomis, he was really used like that other than NXT or with the Indian Hartwell and whatnot. Nikki Cross, obviously we spoke about her. She was a really waste of time. Joe Gacy, he actually fits that role completely from what he was doing in NXT. And
how about you have people that actually know how to wrestle in this group? How about that?
So you trying to see people know how to wrestle? Anyway, wow.
Braun Strowman. What's going on, Jarrell? All right. Who called? Like, that's the second time that's happened today. Somebody gonna call me and tell me I'll call you right back. Get off me! I don't want to. What's the sense?
Not picking up that phone, bro. Anyway, people. So that's how Y6 gonna show up, and it ended. They walked through the whole thing like ghouls and goblins and whatnot, and they just picked up the lantern and said, "We're here." That "we're here" sounded dirty as hell. You need to fix that. Bo Dallas need to fix that completely. That sounded filthy. Step that shit up.
It sounded disrespectful.
That ass. We're here. No, you sound like a girl. Speak with some bass in your voice.
For real.
So that was the end of Raw.
Now I see why Uncle Howdy never talked.
Right. So SmackDown now. Drew McIntyre quit. Alleged storyline. Showed up back on SmackDown. So anyway,
that's not how SmackDown started. It started with CM Punk and Paul Heyman hugging it out, having a moment. It was nice to see.
You're on mute.
Say something to us?
I know you're on mute. Keep talking.
Yeah, keep talking because I don't want to mess y'all up and there's noise in the background and stuff like that. I don't want to miss the video. Keep talking. I'm listening though.
We was already talking. I don't know why you did it.
We need to go back to Fridays because this is not ain't no Saturdays no more. So
right.
Let's get down to the main thing. Did anybody else?
To start on with SmackDown, we did have CM Punk. We had a segment with Paul Heyman, and we had him warn CM Punk about the bloodline. CM Punk stood his ground, and Cody came out with bats. That's the best thing I've seen him do in weeks.
There's always listen. If there's always a will, there's a way. There's plans going on. That Cody did. That's hey, listen.
You got CM Punk walk around calling Tom Tonga and Tonga Loa bootleg Usos and Solo a cosplay tribal chief. Yo,
speaking to that man.
Mm-hmm. No,
now,
I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved to see Punk and Cody go against whoever they would have faced in the main event. But of course, Drew McIntyre has to ruin.
Cleared? Is Punk fully cleared?
I don't know, but apparently they were gonna fight. But Drew McIntyre has other plans,
Do y'all like the way they did that? And I feel like they gassed it completely.
They gassed it. I would like to see him actually whoop his ass.
What you think, bro? Adam, what you think?
Hey, listen.
They gassed it.
Let's just move past all this.
So okay. As you started from the top, and we're gonna end it with that too as well.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as the Page thing you said the last time, but let's move past though.
Jacob tattoo his hair in WWE. He used to be in MLW, right?
I think so. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I know he was.
Another bloodline member.
He's a beast.
Samoan.
I'm telling you, they picking them off trees.
And they're growing 20, 30 years by the day.
Just popping them up, taking them off the trees.
It's called I'm sorry. At this point, people,
It's called inbreeding.
it's called Sweet Home Alabama.
Bro, it's the only thing that makes sense. They all look alike.
These niggas are playing cartel coverage. That's how they play it, man.
These niggas is coming out. These niggas is coming out on some Bad Boys 2 shit, motherfucker. You look 30. Like, come on, bro.
So they're leading up to, obviously, so I'm thinking they're leading up to Survivor Series. Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0.
I mean, if Solo over here talking about Roman's not coming back.
We got Tonga Loa, aka Donnie from Wild Thornberries. He got him out there. But people, is that else not to speak on? We will go to Ayo the Don.
We're going to
It is time for the rant of Ayo the Dog.
All hail, all hail, Ayo the Don. The first of the Andals and the first of his. All right, yeah, we done with that Game of Thrones shit. So anyway.
Yeah, because you watch too much Game of Thrones. You got to cut that out.
Yo, you know what I was about to say? You over here talking like this nigga sitting on the Iron Throne, bro. Like, I know. House of the Dragons. I know.
Listen,
I know.
All I'm going to say is this. They will burn down the Iron Throne before they cease to watch this man. Once again, I want to get into that.
Oh, so you wish you was raised back then, huh? Listen, this is not here, man. Here, no there. Look,
bro. I don't want to be raised in a like. Don't get me wrong. Nobody wants to see a mouse or a rat or anything, but I don't want to be raised in a time where I gotta be scared to see you. If you see a rat, that's the plague. It's dead. This whole kingdom is over. It's over. I don't got time for rats and shit in that type of time, bro. I don't.
So, Ayo the Don, it is time for your rants. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel kind of relieved today. We're gonna have a nice little rant this week because you guys finally did it. You guys are giving us excitement. You guys are making us guess. And I hope to God that y'all keep this up. Because if you don't, and y'all start twisting this shit, doing some other shit with this, you're gonna start losing your product.
Oh, you know damn well
losing your viewership.
They gonna fuck this shit up. Look. They can't fuck shit up as much as AEW. They down to 500,000 people watching.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we can't be because somebody was talking about
MVP in the Hurt Business. No, MVP is playing. They're not pushing black people yet again. Back Judite Keith came and he called here screaming out they not like us. So anyway,
all right. You know what? I'm gonna draw the fucking line right here with MVP. I'm gonna draw the line. How about you get some black wrestlers that know what the fuck they doing? How about that? Angelo Dawkins obviously don't know what he's doing. Bianca's baby father obviously don't know what he's doing. Bobby hasn't looked like Bobby could have been so much better, but his career has been wasted. He's done nothing for the past 20 years. Instead he been standing in the ring during quarantine, having niggas slap him, talking, it's a whole new world out there. Okay? Look. They saying that MVP talking about he's not pushing black wrestlers, right? So Carmelo Hayes wasn't pushed. Trick Williams wasn't pushed.
Oh yeah,
Bianca Belair isn't pushed. God help me, but Jade Cargill isn't pushed. Shut the fuck up. He want to walk around managing Omos and shit. Like,
yo, you know what's crazy? I feel like this is more Shadows rant this week because I'm actually pretty positive about this week. It was actually pretty good. This week was actually pretty good. I have nothing bad to really say this week other than outside of maybe I will say this. Okay? Let's get into this and we're gonna do the women thing because this was heavy on my mind. Okay. Jade Cargill. If within the next, fuck that, I ain't giving you a month. You got 2-3 weeks left. If you keep giving us the same bullshit material you've been giving us, we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Okay? There you go. Other than that, very beautiful week, man. I enjoyed everything. The Wyatt 6 came out. It was cute. You know, that.
bro, you can't do shit like that. God damn.
The Wyatt 6. On that. Oh, MVP exposed that he said people was asking him, why don't you ask Triple H to bring back the Hurt Business? And he said Hunter wouldn't bring it back. Anyway, I don't have the conversation for today.
Bring it back for what?
We will have our closing benediction.
Bring it back for what? Anyway. We closing remarks? We do that?
We got more stuff. We got more stuff to say.
No, I mean you just said closing benediction. I mean, I don't think that's a word, but I know what you meant.
No, that is. That's a word. That's a word.
Benediction?
Yeah, they use that in church. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation.
I didn't know that was a word. I know Benedict. I didn't know benediction was a word.
No, I probably say the wrong word. I don't know. But people,
are you giving closing remarks? Is that what's going on?
The closing remarks I'll start off with saying is WWE out of 10, I'll give you a 7. For Raw, I give you a 9.5 because of the Wyatt 6.
So if
and
it
Nikki
wasn't for
Cross,
the Wyatt 6, what would you give them?
Huh?
If it wasn't for the Wyatt 6, what would you give them?
A 7. Nikki Cross is a standout. That's my new thing. She's a standout person of all of Raw. I feel like she's gonna stand out in the Wyatt 6 in general. That's all I really got to say, man. And Money in the Bank, they call it Yeet in the Bank. I hope Jey Uso do not win that shit. If he does, unless Jimmy comes and they interfere again. Listen, if Jimmy does that bullshit again.
Oh, those are not fireworks.
Well,
those are not fireworks. Oh, niggas is returning fire. Oh, that's not fireworks. Brownie, where the hell did you just come from?
We editing that out.
Yeah. No, we ain't got it. Yeah, we don't got it. Yeah, we do got it. I'm so sorry. That's indictment right there.
We gotta edit that out. That was crazy.
Hey, yo, the Don. What you have to speak on that one, brother?
Closing remarks. Good week. Hope y'all can try to continue with good writing and giving us good stories because best believe we haven't really been getting any really real good stories since, like, I guess the Bloodline and, you know, the final boss when The Rock came for WrestleMania and things of that nature. So I want to tap back into that, and I see that they're trying to tap back into it. So let's see what happens, man.
Shadow with the hoodie. Okay, can you speak? Now, on this topic, Core, is it safe to speak now?
What safe to speak?
Or is it doesn't look like Chicago?
I ain't got shit to say.
Well, on that note, since you ain't got nothing to say, we will close out there, people. Till next time. Till next week. Yo, you gonna show Brownie?
But the brown studs. I'm coming. Don't worry. I'm coming. I'm coming to see you soon. The brown stuff. I'm coming to see you soon. What's up, Brownie?
We got people. We outside. We out here, man. Till next week. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. And y'all keep watching wrestling, man. Y'all keep tapping into us. And you'll keep pushing out that product for y'all, man. Supply and demand. You feel me? Supply and demand.
That's facts. That's how that works.
Yes, sir.
I know we will see y'all next week.
Another episode of
Ring Talk Wrestling. You heard my aunt in the background. She said good night. Y'all heard it. You I would never.
Y'all ain't gotta go home, but y'all gotta get
the hell out of here.